What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. And tonight I will be talking about the Shy Season 2, Episode 10. This is the season finale, the recap. So leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Let me know, let the people know how you felt about tonight's episode and how you feel about how everything ended. Now I'm going to try my best to stay on topic and focus on the key points in tonight's episode. So we begin the episode with your boy Brandon, and he's being questioned by Detective Toussaint, and he's going to be brought in. He has a dirty gun on his food truck, and this is a crazy mistake. This is very stupid for Brandon to even keep this gun on him. Since your boy Detective Cruz told him he was under investigation, Brandon is making a lot of mistakes. I like Brandon, but his character in the show as of right now, the last few episodes, really the whole season, has been making a lot of mistakes. He's been brought in. Of course, he's not going to say anything. He's not going to tell her anything. She wants to know everything about Otis Perry and about the 63rd Street mob. Brandon is not going to let her know, which is very smart. You don't talk at all until you have an attorney present, and it would be just stupid for him to even do that. But this is the first time he's been arrested. We're going to talk more about that storyline in just a moment. Now, out of all the storylines, this whole Ronnie storyline is my least favorite, in my opinion. I don't know about you guys, but your girl Jada is very jealous. She's just pissed off at Ronnie. She sees Tracy there, and she's upset. Like, you moved on fast and everything like that. Look, Ronnie's always into something. He has to always have some issues or something like that. Either way, your girl Jada leaves, and Ronnie decides to go on a road trip with Tracy. They're going to go to Arkansas, and they're going to see Jordan. I guess she's going to get baptized or whatever. Correct me if I'm wrong. But they're going to go on a road trip. And Ronnie has his own plans as well once they get to Arkansas. But it seems like everything is good as of right now between him and Tracy. It's like a pattern. They always go back and forth, back and forth. But as I told you guys before, I'm kind of tired of the Ronnie storyline. Now, your boy Emmett, he's doing his thing, man. He got his first little apartment. Now, Jada doesn't really like it, but she says the place has potential. Look, the dude's stepping up. $300 a month for this. Hey, that's a deal, especially since it's his first apartment. And he's doing a lot. Y'all seen how he was at the beginning of the season. Y'all seen how he was in season 1. I mean, from season 1 to now, he's doing very good. He's trying to do what he has to do to take care of his kids. And I respect that. Now, your boy Brandon will be released because Duda comes and he helps him out. He tells Brandon, look, you need to go back to work. You need to stay on task, do what you have to do. Of course, Brandon is very pissed off because he's like, dude, I'm getting arrested because you got your gang members watching me. He's just very pissed off. But Brandon, look, you made these mistakes by working with Duda after everyone told you to stay away from him. But you decided to continue to work with him. To even decide to even work with him in the first place is a huge mistake. And Duda just pretty much calms him down, tells him to go do what he needs to do. Go back to work. Don't worry about it. He's going to handle everything. Now, Jake and Papa, they're walking around, and next thing we know, Duda's henchman pulls up, tells your boy Jake to hop up in the car. And we've seen this in the previews. We know that Jake has to go talk to Duda. We know something very serious is about to happen. You know what I'm saying? Because this dude just don't be pulling up like that for no reason. Your boy Jake is headed, in my opinion, is headed down the wrong path. As we all know, we talked about this numerous of times. It's all bad for him at the end of the day. But he's going to talk to Duda. We're going to find out what that conversation is going to be about. Now, Jericho is very upset. And, usually I roll with Brandon, usually most of the time. But Jericho's right. Why in the hell are you being arrested? And she tells Brandon, like, look, you didn't know that Duda was a part of the 63rd Street mob. You didn't know he was a part of gang activity at all. And of course, Brandon plays it off like, man, no, I just found out today. Since they brought me in, I just found out. Jericho ain't going for it. She's so pissed off she has to leave because she knows that Brandon is lying. You know what I'm saying? She knows it. As I told you guys earlier, everyone has told Brandon about Duda. Greavy has told him about Duda. Jericho has told him about Duda. Detective Cruz has told this man he's under investigation. But he still made these mistakes. Now, as I told you, Jericho is going to leave because she's very pissed off. She's going to be coming back. But as of right now, it's not looking too good for your boy Brandon. Now, Brandon, he runs into Ronnie, and he's finally going to have this conversation with him, a civil conversation about the whole Coogie thing. And of course, Ronnie apologizes again, and it seems though that your boy Brandon has forgiven Ronnie for doing what he did. He tells Ronnie that look, he understands why he did what he had to do because he knows that feeling of knowing that your family member was killed and that you found that person. So he pretty much forgives him, but he didn't actually say it. But he didn't have to say it. For him to go up there and talk to Ronnie and them to have that conversation, it lets us know that Brandon is putting it behind him and he forgives Ronnie. At least that's the way Ronnie took it, in my opinion. Now we see Kevin, and you already know Kevin is thinking about going to this school. He needs to. Sometimes these private schools or schools with better education ain't right for everybody. But Kevin, on the other hand, he needs to take his ass to this school. He's getting into all types of trouble hanging around Jake and the people that he's hanging around at his current school. He needs to go to the school. Maisha told him, like, look, people that go to this school are successful. You need to actually think about this. This is a very serious decision, and Kevin knows this. He's a smart kid. He knows he has to make this decision to better his future. And it's common sense for real, man. Take your ass to that school, man, and better yourself. Now, Duda, he is having a conversation with Reg. He's telling Reg, like, look, Jake has potential. He needs to stay in school. I want him to come here on the weekends to work for me. Do some little restaurant stuff. What I'm saying? We're going to mentor him and make sure he's okay because we need to elevate our game, take our game to a whole nother level. We ain't trying to be out on these corners all the time. And Reg is cool with it. He's like, okay, long as everything's cool, nothing serious is going to happen to my brother, I'm good. I'm cool with it. Your boy Reg tells Jake, like, look, man, you can be the next Duda. You could be the next Otis Perry. You can be running this. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to mentor him, trying to get him to be an educated gang member. But we know this ain't going to end well. We know it ain't. Especially when you're talking about Jake and you're talking about Reg, who's a hothead anyway. You just know this shit ain't going to end well. Now we see your boy Brandon and Kevin. And sadly, this is going to be the last scene that they have together. Now, you already know the whole season, Brandon has been giving Kevin excellent advice. And once again, he does the same thing. Tells him maybe he needs to go to that school to better himself. And also, he needs to think for himself and be himself. Stop following other people. You know what I'm saying? Be your own self. And Kevin, he's going to take that advice, man. He's going to take that advice just like all the time. And he also is going to get his hair cut down low, just like your boy Brandon. Now we see Darnell. He comes, he visits Jada. He's actually dropping clothes off for EJ. But y'all know how this goes. Y'all know how this story goes. They get to talking, drinking. Next thing you know, it's smash time. It's about to go down. You already know that your girl Jada been lonely, horny, ain't been getting nothing for the last season and a half, 2 seasons now. And she's ready to go. Y'all seen it earlier on in this season that she wanted Darnell from the jump when she seen him knocking at the door. Now, Emmett walks in on him, man, and this was crazy because y'all knew something was about to happen. I heard the keys, and I knew this was about to be ugly. Now, Emmett is confused. He's like, man, like, why are you messing with Darnell? Why are you messing with this dude? Especially since you said he did all this bad shit to you. Especially since he's a married man. Why? Now, Jada explains to him that they have a history. She's not perfect. She's, trying to figure out herself to this day. And she wants Emmett to understand that she's going to make mistakes. But she needs him to, understand what she's going through. She's just a woman. She's just lonely. And she's going through her little phase of life. And she ain't perfect. Emmett says, okay, he understands. But he's still kind of pissed off. But it was funny, man, seeing him walk in on him. I'm eager to see how this shit plays out in the next season. Now, Brandon and Jerica have their final scene together. Very sad, man. Very sad. As I was telling you guys earlier, usually I roll with Brandon, but Jerica was hitting me with all types of good points. Now, Brandon, to me, was playing the victim. He kept trying to say the way he was raised and everything like that. He was pretty much trying to use that as an excuse, in my opinion, where Jerica was trying to tell him, like, look, we ain't even going to talk about how he was raised. We just talking about the issue at hand right now. You know what I'm saying? Why are you working with Duda knowing that this man is associated with gangs. You know what I'm saying? And then you getting locked up. You're not telling me the truth. You're not telling me nothing at all. I can't deal with this. I can't be with you. If you're going to be doing this, I can't deal with it, man. And it's understandable. It's very understandable. Your boy Brandon kept trying to bring up his life and, the way he was raised and what he went through and said Jericho was privileged and all that stuff. None of that really matters right now, Brandon, because everybody told you this. As I told you guys earlier, she told him that Duda wasn't cool. Greavy told him to stay away from Duda. Detective Cruz told him he's under investigation. How many signs do you need? Stop messing around with Duda. You should never had even worked with him from jump. Brandon, you was doing good. He was doing good in my opinion. I'm going to talk more about this dude at the end of this video, but y'all know Brandon was doing well without Duda. Now, your boy Jake, he's deciding to do exactly what he's going to continue to do, and that's sell drugs, and it pisses off Kevin. Kevin's like, man, I can't believe this dude is doing this, especially since I almost got expelled for the same thing, being associated with this type of stuff. And, your boy Kevin got the new fresh haircut, and he's talking to Papa. And Papa is telling him, man, that he's sorry that they were just messing around with Maisha and everything like that. And that Kevin will always be his boy, no matter what. They were just playing. They didn't think it was that serious. They squashed a little issue that they had, and they go along their way, you know what I'm saying? Wasn't nothing really serious, but Kevin is still upset about your boy Jake and the stuff that he's doing. Now, I don't know about y'all, but Tiffany, I don't trust her. I don't trust this whole thing with this new baby that she's talking about. Of course, Emmett, he meets up with her at the apartment and tells her that he doesn't really want a fourth kid, but he would do what he has to do to make sure he takes care of the kid, and he's willing to work with her. But Emmett, you better get a DNA test, man. I'm telling you, I do not trust Tiffany. She has that weird look on her face like something's up. We're going to find out in season 3 exactly what that is, but y'all let me know. Do y'all trust Tiffany? Nah, I just don't trust her, man. He needs to check that out. Now, your boy Ronnie, he goes to Arkansas. He goes to the little reunion or whatever, his baby, his granddaughter getting baptized and everything like that. He dips out. He goes to see his father. Now he forgives his father for not being in his life. They've kind of squashed the little issues that they had. He wants to know why he never talked to him. Long story short, they squash everything. Ronnie forgives him, and his father's going to help him fix the car even better. It's good to see that Ronnie is connecting with his father. Maybe in season 3 we see more of him, and maybe that can help Ronnie fix his actual behavior. Now, this is one of the best parts of the episode. Your boy Reg, he has me cracking up this whole season. I love Reg's character this whole season. As I told you guys numerous of times, I wish we could see more of him. It was episodes we didn't see Reg at all. But Reg and Big Mike in there ordering all this food. Emmett is like, man, y'all ordering too much, man. I can't do this. And Reg is like, dude, we whooped that track coach down. We beat him down like Mayweather, boy. Like, what are you talking about? We gonna take whatever we want up in here. This scene had me cracking up, man. It had me cracking up, man. And it's sad how everything ended. But y'all let me know, man. Are y'all gonna miss these scenes from Reg in this season? Now, to get the food, everything seems cool. Him and Big Mike, they dip out. Reg takes a pie as well. You know what I'm saying? They just walking down the street, and then they see these chicks on bikes. And y'all know how the story goes. They see the chicks on bikes, and Reg just looking like, Big Mike looking too, like, who is that? You know what I'm saying? We ain't never seen him before. I already knew what was up. You can tell something was about to happen. You already knew that this wasn't right. The way he was looking, the way the females was, y'all already knew something was about to happen. And as I told y'all, are Reg's days numbered? Well, the girl pulled a strap out, looked like a Uzi, and started spraying. Now, she did hit Reg a few times. He was hit multiple times. She landed shots on a car that was nearby too. But Reg was hit. It was sad because I was like, man, I was just starting to really like his character. He had me cracking up the whole season. And to see him get sprayed up like that, it was sad. Now, he had it coming because his actions in the past. This is what he wanted to do. He wanted to be loud and, go at other gang members and stuff like that. This is what happened. This is what Duda was telling him. You want to have to suffer those consequences. Now, Big Mike is able to take his gun now, start spraying back, and get these people up off Reg, and he's able to also grab Reg. Now, Reg is laying on the ground, but he's still conscious. People saying that he's dead, but I'm telling y'all, as of right now, we don't know. Now, I will be making a video on this tomorrow, so be looking out for that video. I will be talking about this. But as of right now, Reg is shot. He's shot multiple times. As of right now, he's not pronounced dead. Just like Power. Like, Angela ain't dead until they say so. And y'all know how these TV shows go. If they don't show them die, they ain't dead. So as of right now, Reg is shot up. And hopefully, man, we pray he come back for season 3. Now, Brandon says, you know what? I'm going to decide to work with Detective Toussaint. I'm tired. I lost my girl. I'm scared. This ain't me. Detective Toussaint tells him, like, look, I know you're not a gangbanger, but look, dude, this gun got 3 bodies on it. And this is the part I want to talk to you guys about, because Detective Cruz told him he's under investigation. Sorry about that. I know y'all tired of me saying that, but it doesn't make sense. If I know I'm under investigation, why in the hell would I have a strap on my food truck? It's no way in hell that I'm doing that. Now, Brandon looks scared. Like, oh, man, I really messed up. I'm going to do what I got to do to help or whatever. Man, look, I can see how they're going to write his character off. He's going to go into witness protection. That's my theory. I see him that's going into witness protection, and that's it. We're going to talk more about that at the end of the video. But your boy Jake, he's also captured because he's selling drugs. I mean, how long do you think he's going to have? You know what I'm saying? This dude is keep making those mistakes. I don't think he's going to be locked up long because he's a juvenile. He probably get like 10 months. Who really knows? But Jake will be back on the streets. Trust me. He's a minor. He ain't standing there too long at all. And if he got Otis Perry in his corner, do you really think he's going to stay locked up? He's going to get out quick, just like Brandon did. But he looked very scared. But this is what happens when you make those stupid decisions. Now, we get towards the end of the episode. We see Brandon. He's with Detective Toussaint and he's with Detective Cruz. And of course, they're pretty much spying on Duda, Mr. Otis Perry. And she's telling him about his whole operation, how it's ran, about buying these businesses, buying all these properties, and just pretty much building the gang up, taking over the community. This is what Otis Perry is doing. Brandon is pissed off because he learns that he is the frog. Otis Perry is the scorpion. He's going to do what he has to do. It's in his nature, boy. He ain't going to do nothing but help you a little bit and then kill you. That's exactly what Brandon just figured out. And he's very pissed off. But Brandon should be more pissed off at himself because everybody told him about Otis Perry. So this is not new. This is a decision that he made. And he got to suffer the consequences. It's plain and simple. So you guys let me know what you think about this whole thing with Brandon and Duda. And then the final scene of the episode, your boy Kevin decides to say, you know what? I'm going to go to this school up north. It's time to better myself. You know what I'm saying? Because as of right now, I'm hanging around the wrong people. Jake getting arrested. I ain't about that life, man. I'm trying to do something positive with my life. And that's exactly what Kevin needs to do. I'm glad that he's deciding to try to better himself and do this. This is a smart kid. It's no use to stay there and screw up his life because that's exactly what he was about to do, in my opinion. I think he was about to just screw it all up. But overall, this was an excellent season finale. You guys let me know, man. What do you think about Brandon? This is his final episode, Jason Mitchell. It's sad that it had to end like this. It's crazy the way they ended it because he can really be wrote off. He can be a witness protection. He can disappear. In season 3, we're not going to probably even hear from him. They probably going to say he's in witness protection. He's in hiding or something like that. And that's it. Jerica can disappear. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing really tying him to the show, especially the way that this episode ended. I can see him doing that. But you guys let me know. Let me know your favorite part of the show. Like I told you guys, I hope your boy Reg is alive. That was very crucial. He was a excellent character in The Chi. As of right now, I'm saying he's still alive. He actually tweeted out, I think on the Instagram, about season 3. So he's ready for season 3, but we gonna see. He could die in the first episode. We gonna find out. But like I told you guys, be ready for tomorrow. I will be dropping that video about Reg, and let the people know how you felt about the Shy season 2 in the season finale. And also, I want to thank you guys for supporting me once again for another season. Y'all supported me in season 1. Y'all supported me in season 2. And you already know, regardless who leave the show, I will be back for season 3. But thank you guys, man. Let me get on out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.